Earl the True Spence going what? Bulldoze Shawn Constipated Porter part what? 80. This is He Knows the Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. All right, folks, let's get on to it. Listen, man, it's really simple. If Shawn Constipated Porter wants to resurrect his boxing career and he wants to have whatever left of his boxing career, what he needs to do is step into the ring and yield. Let me say it again. Step into the ring and yield. Because once the bell goes ding, 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 Earl the True Spence ain't going to be talking. He's a quiet storm, folks. Let me say it again. He is a quiet storm. Remember what I told you. The quiet happens before the storm. Let me say it again. The quiet happens before the storm. That's how he is, man. Once that bell goes ding, 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 he's ready to bulldoze. This is his primary stance, man. Everything that this man has been talking about, punish you, calculated KO, I'ma stop his ass. I'ma bulldoze his ass. And I'm glad he's using the term bulldozing now. Maybe he's been paying attention to the series. There's a 100-part series going on. This is part 80, so this one has a new beginnings feeling to it. Let me say it again. Remember, the number 8 means new beginnings. So we're doing 8 times 10, which is 80. So we're doing basically 10 times the 8 variation of new beginnings. So we know the new beginnings is Earl the True Spence is going to be the unified IBF and WBC champion. He's getting that green belt. See, Shawn Constipated Porter messed up when he didn't take the Earl the True Spence fight next. This is why boxing fans have issues with Shawn Constipated Porter. Because he tried to lie to the boxing fans and said, oh, I had to take my mandatory fight with Dennis Ugas. Fuck out of here, motherfucker. So your Dennis Ugas was a fight that you were supposed to take? Come on, man. Who you trying to fool here? You might fool these classic dotes and these troglodytes. You might fool these Rudy Poos and these plum brains, the ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric, but you're not going to fool people that actually know boxing, that has the true boxing eye test. Since when does a mandatory trump a unification bout? Let me say it again. When does a mandatory trump a unification bout? Everyone knows this. Even boxing 101 heads know this stuff. So the truth of the fact of the matter is this, folks. And folks need to get this. This needs to marinate in the corpus callosum and in the cerebellum. Hear me and hear me. Wow, man. Earl the True Spence is in bulldozing niggas fashion. Let me say it again. Earl the True Spence is in bulldozing niggas fashion. Once he step into the ring, he ain't got time to be playing with Shawn Constipated Porter. I know y'all see Earl the True Spence hitting that heavy bag. I know y'all see that. The motherfucker already in fucking shape, dog. Let me say it again. He's already in fight shape. And when I say fight shape, I'm talking about bulldozing fight shape. This motherfucker ready to go 18 rounds. So there's nothing the mauler, the brawler, the headbutter, the elbowler, the low blower is gonna do that's going to stop the tactical aggression, the technical punching placement, and the body snatching work, the levying onslaught of the punishment style. There's nothing he's going to do to stop that. Because there's new beginnings, man. Earl the True Spence has to become the unified champion. Because he has to prove to you guys, not to me. He's already proven it to me since way even before the Kelbrook fight. He's proven it to the Errol Spence fans since way before then. We knew he was the truth. We knew behind those fists, there's no lies. Like Chris Algieri said, Earl the True Spence has a lot of complete skill set behind his fists. And just like Teddy Atlas said the other day, I realized that a long time ago that Earl the True Spence is not a mirage, meaning there's no smoke and mirrors with this cat. What you see is what you get. You get your bang for your buck. But y'all don't get that. And when Earl the True Spence stops Shawn Constipated Porter, what we're going to see is a lot of folks scattering like roaches, trying to figure out what the next excuse is going to be, because they're going to come up with the next excuse. You know what they're going to say? Oh, Shawn Constipated Porter, he was a constipated fighter. So Earl the True Spence was supposed to bulldoze him. Now let's see Terrence Bud Crawford. Let me say it again. They're going to say Shawn Constipated Porter was a constipated fighter. You know what I'm saying? So Earl the True Spence was supposed to bulldoze him. So let's see Terrence Bud Crawford. Remember, we got to make them keep that same energy. Let me say it again. We got to make them keep that same energy. And we got to keep the foot on the what? On the necks. And we have to keep the foot on the what? On the necks. Starting with He Knows the Sport. That's leading that fucking charge of keeping the foot on the what? On the necks. Of keeping the foot on the what? On the necks. And And like the Tibetan Mastiff of boxing talk that I am, I apply what? Unlimited pressure, because pressure does what? It busts fucking pipes, folks. They're going to sit here, as they're doing right now, and say, oh, Errol Spence is only going to win by unanimous decision. Oh, he only going to win by split decision. Then they go turn around and say, oh, Errol Spence was supposed to knock his ass out. Or Errol Spence is exposed. That's the new narrative. They're running with that shit, folks. They've already prepared their minds. If Errol Spence don't knock out Shawn Constipated Porter, he's been exposed. That's what they're going to say. So they're expecting it, even though they don't want to admit it. Oof, what I said was so deep in profile. They're expecting it, even though they don't want to admit it. See, this is the problem with the anti, aka bias and unbiased, aka ants movement, folks. They don't know which way to go. They always talking too sideways out of their ass, like Shawn Constipated Porter, what? Booty boy, and they don't know where to stand. They don't know how to be on a fixed position. They don't know how to be men and women with, you know what I'm saying, abundance mindset and confidence in themselves. They don't know this shit, right? All they know how to do is yeah on one channel and yeah on another channel and be fucking opera singers. That's what they know how to do. Speak one way this way, speak one way that way. Be chameleonaire, motherfuckers. But we know what's gonna happen post-fight September 28th. Myself and all of the Errol the Truth Spence fans, we gonna be celebrating, man. We gonna have a fucking party. Trust and believe that. That day right there, I'm gonna be in the best mood because I already know. I've done the 100-part series, so I did my part. Now Errol the Truth Spence got to go into the ring and do his part. Let me say it again. I did my 100-part series and I did my part. Now Errol the Truth Spence got to go into the ring and do his part. It's really that simple, folks. The truth teller has spoken in YouTube, and the truth is stepping into the ring to handle his business. And we know what the business is? Man down, strap season. Let me say it again. Man down, strap season. This is He Knows the Sport. Checking out.